Hello everyone, it's me, and today I'm going to show you how to create a Minecraft texture pack. So, quick note before we start, this texture pack creator will only let you edit 1.12 textures. It won't let you edit any of the new textures, but it does work with the new versions, so you don't need to worry about that. So if you're looking to edit new textures, there's tons of great tutorials out there that you can find on YouTube and stuff. So I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching. Now, if you are fine with 1.12 textures, I'll show you how to do it really easily. The first thing we need to do is search up Nova Skin Texture Pack. Now, it should take you here. Now, I've already used this before, but click on this first link, Minecraft Resource Pack Creator, and it will take you to this page. Now, as you can see there, it says login here. That doesn't really matter. It'll still save to your computer. So, the first thing you want to do is go to local. As you can see, I already have some texture packs here, but let me create a new one. Now create this, call it example pack. Now you click create project with local storage. Now as you can see, there's an example pack. Now I'm going to design some of the textures. So I'm going to give tips on how to do textures and stuff, but if you already know what you're gonna do, here's the timestamp on the screen. It'll take you to how to download the pack and all that. But before you click on that timestamp, I'm just gonna show you how to pick blocks and edit them. Now let's do block first. So as you can see, when I click block, it has all of this stuff. So let's edit a diamond block. Now as you can see, it comes up with diamondblock.png. You want to click on that. Now you can click on any of these and it doesn't really matter. One of the really good things about this is it'll edit all of the textures, like including diamond blocks. So if you just do one side, then it'll just automatically change the rest of it. Now it opens up this screen, so you may be a little bit confused since the UI interface is a little bit confusing, but as you can see, there's this slider thingy, so you can click on the first thing to slide it out of the way. You can scroll to zoom in and zoom out. Then you click on this color tab over here and you can change the colors. These are all like pre-made colors. That's a fill tool. That's just like a gradient tool. Another gradient tools, more gradient tools. Dropper. Also another thing you can do for dropper is just middle click and it'll automatically give you the color that you're looking at, which is cool. So now I'm going to start designing the texture, so you can go ahead if you already know what you're doing for the textures. But if you want to see some of my tips for designing textures and pixel art and all that, you can stay around. Alright, so for this diamond block, I wanted to change it to kind of like a crystal-y look. So, as you know, diamonds in real life, I mean, they can be blue, but they can also be pink, they can be white. Well, they're mostly just white. But I want to give kind of like a crystal, pinkish, purple, blue look. I don't know if you've seen the crystals from Terraria. I kind of wanted that kind of color scheme look. Alright, I did a second layer of detailing. I'm gonna do some more editing around this. As you can see, it's really coming together, this kind of crystal design. I think it's really looking good. It's still not like fully detailed, so I'm gonna finish off that and then we will go to doing an item maybe. Alright, so I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. I don't know if you could tell in the time lapse, but I kind of took a break for a little while. But I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. Now, it may not look the best as like a stackable block, like a building block, but I think I'm really happy with the way this looks with the kind of purpley. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to save. So you have your masterpiece of a block. And as you can see, it did all the sides for me. I didn't need to do them individually. But now what are you going to do? So this is how you save them. You click save up here. Don't click here. Unless you want to save this to a public gallery as just one block. Instead, go to save resources, select a resource pack project, and then select the pack you want, in this case, the example pack. And you'll see that it's replacing this. And then we click OK. We click save, and then now if we go to projects, if we go to local and click on example pack, go to textures, blocks, as you can see the diamond block has been turned into this texture. So that's just with textures for blocks, but there's lots of other things you can do too. So now I'm going to do an item. So maybe I'll change let's change the stone sword. How about we change it to, okay, sorry. What did I even write? Stone store? Okay, stone sword. Alright, so now let's click on stonesword.png. And this one works a little bit differently since it's a 2D item. As you can see, there's still a plane, but it's not like a 3D block. So, now I'm going to turn this into like a fire sword. I know stone swords aren't the best in the game, but we already did diamond stuff, so I'm gonna do stone sword now. So, for this fire sword, the first thing I want to do is first think of a color palette so I can make a shape. So I think the sword will be made out of like red stuff, if that makes sense. So that is probably the outline. So to match with kind of the theme, I'm going to make this the rod of the sword out of like blaze stuff, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that is the fire sword. I'm kind of liking the look of it. I'm just adding more and more. Maybe not. Maybe let's not do that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this, so I just kind of did a fire pattern around here, if that makes sense. I made it very bright. I changed this area a little bit, and I kind of altered the shape. But I'm really liking the look of that. So, same as last time, we click save. We go to, textures, items. Since we did it last time, it remembers, so it takes us already to the example pack. So, and then we just click save, and then that's it. And then if we go back here, local, example pack, textures, items, as you can see, the stone sword is different there. And if you want to see some other items I made, I kind of changed some of the ores in this pack, just for fun, kind of. I just did that. Some of the blocks I changed to, like the diamond block, some of the ores, redstone I turned into wire. So also one thing I have to warn you about is some of the items, such as redstone and mob eggs, it didn't really make much sense to me, but you can't change the you can only change how they look. You can't really change the color of them because I guess Minecraft uses a hue saturation value system, so it just colors in the gray and white to match with the block. So it does this for leaves and stuff to specific biomes, if that makes sense, because leaves change colors in different biomes. So they just start with a white base. So if you want to change something, you just have to do it in white and grays, and then the game will automatically change it. I'm sure there's some way you can change like the biome palettes and stuff, but I'm not like I don't know. It's not, yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, I'm gonna design one more item here. Let's see, what should we design? Let's just design this something. Maybe I'll make this like a rainbow ingot or something. I don't know. So since I wanted to match with the new textures, I'm just gonna use a reference reference image. Excuse me. Here's our reference image. Now, if you, I can't tell if you know, but the textures actually only change by one thing, where it's like this, and then these things are like that. And now this is the new iron ingot shape. So let's just design this really quickly. One last time lapse, I promise. Maybe I'll make this like a teal night bar or something. I don't know. Alright, so I'm done with this. Oh wait, I just realized I haven't finished the outline yet, but I'll just finish it while I'm talking to you guys. So my thought process with this was, first of all, I used a lot of reference from this. So the light is coming from the left side, as you can see, because the brightest side is on the left. I'm not sure if I should change it. Maybe I will change it. But for now, I think it's honestly fine. I'll just use this as an example. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. It's like a lavender turquoise kind of bar. If you didn't know, actually, those are my favorite colors, which actually works out pretty well. Now, I saw this mod, like it's this HBM's nuclear tech mod, and there's one ingot which kind of looks like this. It's like kind of purpley, kind of aqua color, and I thought that looked really cool, honestly. I'm pretty sure it was radioactive and would have killed you instantly. But this is just iron. It's just retextured. So, yeah, I just kind of tried a metallic look for this. I just did. Like, if you want to do something like this, feel free to use any of these techniques that I'm kind of using. Maybe I'll just... See, here's the thing. And this one, I don't want anything that's undersaturated, like this color. I want to keep colors which look good, but like a darker variant or lighter variants or darker variants of other colors. For example, this cornflower kind of blue is a darker variant of aqua. Instead of using like a dark aqua, which will look all yucky and stuff, I used this cornflower blue instead, and it looks a lot better than using like a yucky aqua. This is what like a yucky aqua look like. Like, it's an okay color, but it just doesn't, you can't add too many colors to your palettes. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out, and I will save it right here. Now, normally if I was making a full texture pack, I would make like a full set of armor and stuff for that, but I'm feeling lazy right now. Now, the last thing I'm gonna do is design a mob. So, what should I design? First, I'm just gonna show you the interface. There are like different parts, and if you right click, you can select a certain part. So, inner layer of skeleton and outer layer of skeleton. If you right click again, for this, I'm thinking that I'll just make it like a black kind of skeleton with like glowing red eyes or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But one technique to showcase this that I can use is over here. If you switch to the fourth option, there's filter, so you can actually just change stuff about this. So if I want to make the skeleton darker, I can just turn down the brightness, turn up the exposure, or turn down the exposure. Yeah. But then I don't want it completely black. I just want it like charred looking. But yeah, okay. So now that I have this base, I don't want to just, I mean, I could just leave it like that, but I don't want to just leave it like that. I want to kind of make like a magma skeleton to match with the magma sword. Alright, so I'm going to change the eyes to orange, and one last time lapse. This is the last one, hopefully, I promise. Yeah, so enjoy. So, since I'm running out of time here, as you can see, I was kind of lazy with this. I'm not sure how much I like this, as the face doesn't really blend in with the rest of the body, and it just kind of looks charred. But I'm decently happy with it. It works. Alright, so that basically concludes me designing the items. If you just skipped all that part, let me just show you what I made. I made a diamond block, I made a skeleton, and I made a iron ingot and a stone sword. Now I may make a second video on this to go more in depth, but yeah. So now that you have completed your masterpiece of a pack, how are you going to do it? So what you need to do first is click download zip. Then you can see over there it says example pack.zip. So once you have downloaded it, just open up your Minecraft game, and I'll just see you once you've opened up your Minecraft game. So once you have opened your game, click on options, resource packs, and then open resource pack folder. Now I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but once you click on open resource packs folder, that will open a folder for you. All you have to do is click your pack, click your pack, and when you download it, it should go to like the bottom of your browser. So just drag and drop that into your resource pack folder. And so yeah, once you have done that, it should just show up in there. As you can see, example pack.zip. Now that's the one that we want. So it doesn't matter if it's a zip file or not. And also, all of these are like red. It all says incompatible. But don't even worry about that because it still works with the thing. Now let's click on example pack and let's load the pack. Don't worry about the warnings. It will still work with the game. So I'm in a world. As you can see, that's the set from the other day. And now if we look through our inventory, first of all, let's go and get a diamond block. And look at that, it shows up in the inventory, and when you press it, or when you click it, there we go. There's our brand new texture that I did in there. So if your texture is showing up, that's how you know that it's working. Now that is the diamond block I designed. Now I also designed the stone sword. That's very nice looking. So as you can see, it automatically actually puts the texture into animation as the sword, which is really nice. What else did we design? Skeleton. As you can see, it also automatically did the skeleton skull. And times. Alright, let's look at this guy. Look at him. He's not the best looking, but he's cool. Fire sword to attack him. Now let's see, what else did we do? Right, we did stone sword, and the other thing we designed was iron bar. As you can see, the iron ingot has turned purple and stuff. It looks like it should be with the diamond block, honestly. But yeah, as you can see, it's compatible with the newer versions. And yeah, it's looking really nice. And so I may go more into depth about the actual texture making if you guys want me to. Well, like the 6 people watching this want me to. But yeah, that's how you make a texture pack really easily. I hope I helped you out, and have fun making textures. Oh wait, whoops, wrong key. Goodbye!